Mentally, cricket really tests you and challenges you in so many ways. With my battles with mental health, I felt like a shell of myself for a long time, just physically and mentally unable to take part in day-to-day life.
When I was going through my mental health struggles, I realised how lucky I was as a cricketer to have all the support networks that I had. The game of cricket. Discovered it on TV when I was a lot younger. I was the son of two immigrants and also an immigrant myself. We used to have a small little TV on a milk crate, just watching this sport that both my parents thought were very odd because they don't play it much in Portugal.
My older brothers and my dad played cricket, so I just used to follow them around the house with a ball and bat and try and get involved, and I fell in love with the sport. Some of my career highlights is making my debut for Australia. You know, there's not too many times you get to walk onto the MCG and make your debut for Australia in an Ashes series. Receiving my baggy green, something that I'll be able to reflect on in years to come.
I look back at the first couple of Shield competitions I won, the BBL competitions, the One Day Cup, and sitting in that room with everyone that you've worked so hard with over the season. It's a pretty special moment, something that I'm very grateful for. Maybe my mid to late 20s, I started to get worried about once cricket got taken away from me, what would I then be? I was having issues with mental health. The pressures of like external expectations and what society expects of you and what the game and your employer expects. We can, build that up to be greater than it actually is. That's definitely what happened with me. I consider myself one of the lucky ones. I had so much support. If you don't have that support, it's really hard to get out of.
The burnout phase for me was physically and mentally exhausting myself to a point of not being able to partake in activities that normally I would be able to excel at. It was quite debilitating. Came into contact with Moises. I literally messaged him and he responded straight away.
I remembered how tough it was for me. I just said if you wanted to have a chat or anything, I was there.
He's been amazing for me in terms of providing raw experiences around his own personal battles with mental health. I felt as though there was light at the end of the tunnel. Conversations are quite easy to have, but we just need to have more of them. Doesn't matter whether you're a domestic player, club player, or even an international player. I think players have really been able to rely on other people for support.
I don't want to stop until I feel I can't add value to the game anymore. I was awarded the community MVP, so to speak, by the ACA for the work I've done, the wellbeing and mental health space. That was probably one of my proudest moments.
The ACA allows us to be able to connect with other people, which I think's been instrumental in keeping me not only in the game, but keeping me whole as a person as well.